Most people think God tests you by making life harder, but often the test starts when God gets quiet. We are going to look at 3 signs, drawn from the Bible, that God may be testing your faith in deep, meaningful ways. The common misconception is that God's tests only involve overwhelming difficulty, but often the challenge is the silence, the waiting, or the lack of clarity. The first sign God may be testing you is when you are asked to trust Him without having the full answer, just like Abraham. Abraham waited years for his promised son, Isaac. Isaac was not just a child, he was the promise, the future, the answer Abraham had waited decades for. Then came the heavy command, take Isaac to a mountain. Abraham only received the next step, not the whole plan. Go to the mountain, keep walking, trust me there. When Isaac asked, where is the lamb? Abraham answered, God will provide. This is the posture of faith when you only have the immediate command, but not the final outcome. God never wanted Isaac's death. The test showed Abraham what he was holding closest. Has the blessing become bigger than the blesser? The second sign involves people around you offering quick, simplistic answers to pain only God fully understands. This is the story of Job. Job was faithful, feared God, and cared for his family. He wasn't doing something wrong when he suddenly lost everything: his money, his children, and his health. His friends, after 7 days of silence, started talking. They tried to explain his pain as simple punishment, judging him while he was in distress. A hard season is not always punishment. The test is whether you will stay honest with God, bringing your pain and questions to Him, even when your life doesn't make sense. The third sign is when pressure shows you a truth about yourself you didn't expect, much like what happened to Peter. Peter loved Jesus, but he was overconfident. At the Last Supper, he boldly declared that even if everyone else left, he would never deny Jesus, and he genuinely meant it. But when Jesus was arrested and the situation became dangerous, Peter denied knowing Him 3 times. Then, the rooster crowed. Peter's failure showed him his weakness and fear. The test didn't cancel his calling, but it humbled him, so he could step into it with mercy and dependence. God's tests are not random games. They are purposeful moments of deep work in your life. Abraham saw what he loved most. Job saw that honest pain can still be faith. Peter saw that falling badly didn't mean Jesus was finished with him. So look closely at what is truly happening. Sometimes, God is simply showing you what your faith is really standing on.